Okay, there. Did we lose all of that footage? We did. Okay. Well, that's very unfortunate. We had some really cool moments earlier in the live, but I guess they weren't live on the other platforms. So that is very, very unfortunate. All right. Yeah. Yep. That's definitely unfortunate for us. I thought we were live on all the other platforms. According to Streamlabs, it said we were live on all the other platforms. It turns out we were not. Which explained why we stayed at 0 the entire time. I mean, I know we're new to streaming to the other platforms, but I didn't think... I assumed... I'm going to have to double check this from now. We're going to have to start going live sooner and double checking and make sure everything on the other platforms are running good. I do apologize. There was definitely some good footage that we would have had for the YouTube. But unfortunately, unless TikTok lets me save it, we missed a lot of that footage. That is unfortunate. With that being said, we might have another duel going on here. I'm giving my opponent a little bit of time. He had a situation run up, and it's gonna make him be running late, so that is very unfortunate. Hopefully everything is situated soon here for him, and we can start this duel here soon. If he's not here within the next 14 minutes, we're going to shut down the live. So for those of you on the other pages, I really do apologize. Again, I did think that we were up and running on these other platforms because Streamlabs said we were, but apparently we were not live on these other platforms. Yep, we're just going to have to go live sooner and double check that, make sure we're live on the other platforms. Welcome in there, Zidon, Seeker of Darkness. It has been a while, my friend. We're kind of just chilled out for right now, guys. Like I said, we're giving our opponent a little bit of extra time. Normally we only give people like 15-20 minutes. We're giving Justin some extra time because he said he's running late. But if he can't show up by the 30-minute mark, we're definitely gonna call it a night at that point. Otherwise, we're just kind of gonna hang out until then. If there's any questions you guys got from me, especially people from the other platforms who might not understand exactly what WDF is or WDF format, I would be happy to answer and explain any questions. Welcome in AL88. Joined from a repost. Thank you very much. So, as a matter of fact, we're just going to go over it since we're waiting anyway. We might as well. So WDF is a specialty format that some dueltainers, these are people who duel on TikTok and entertain people, kind of what I am. I do plan on branching out to the other platforms, and that's what I thought we were doing for the entire live, but apparently we were not. We play with a specialty format called WDF. There are actually like 3 main different formats, I feel like. So there's the WDF format, and then there's MF format, and then there's DTN format. So we plan to play WDF and MF format. WDF is so it runs off of its own ban list. You pick an archetype, you can have up to 2 cards of that archetype, and you get to pick 1 boss monster. You can only have 1 copy of your boss monster. Everything else is a one-of. You can only run up to 6 hand traps, and they have to be 6 different hand traps, which, you know, isn't difficult. And then outside of that, there are action cards. So it's from the Arc V series. You can find action cards on Google, what the different action cards do. So you get 1 action card at the very start of the game. You get another action card. If you've used your action card, you can get another one on your standby phase. Your opponent always randomly selects that action card. That was a breath. So MF format is a little bit different. MF format is definitely a more casual, like anime style, because a lot of the cards do have anime effects. Where we got, you can only have 1 copy of each card in your deck. The exceptions are normal monsters and monsters that you need in your extra deck that require more than 1 monster. Something like Cyber End Dragon or Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, where it requires you to have more than 1 copy of a card. But there are a few anime cards, like my favorite, Card of Sanctity. So the anime effect of Card of Sanctity is each player draws until they have 6 cards in hand. Welcome in, Mario. So yeah, both these formats are super cool. DTN's a little bit different. I can't explain DTN fully because I don't have it memorized. So DTN has different tier lists. This format really, it's super balanced. I think this format's great for either casual, or even if you're looking for like a competitive alternate format that is not the TCG Advance. This is probably the way to go, especially if you're like a Yuki boomer and you're just getting back into it. I think DTN's a great option for a format. You have all of your old school archetypes in there. Anything that gets too broken or too overpowered, it gets hit. It's a solid format to play. Yep, that goes over all the different formats we use on here on TikTok. Anyone who would like, if you are on one of these other platforms and you kind of like what we're doing here and you are interested in dualtaning, by all means reach out to me. I'd love to get more dualtainers, fill up our schedule more, and even help you grow as a creator. Same thing goes for anyone on the TikTok side. Obviously, we've posted videos about this before. Definitely looking to increase the amount of dualtainers that we are working with, especially as we branch out to these other formats, building up into more entertainment focused and story driven like arcs. With that being said, now that we've gone over all of that, we got like, oh hello Draken. Now that we've gone over all of that, we got like 8 or so more minutes. We'll give our opponent another 8 minutes. If he's not here, I know he said he's running late, but if he's not here, you know, by the 30-minute mark, I think at that point we could probably call it. I would try just to fill it with some open challenges, but again, it's been a long day for me and I'm pretty tired, so yeah. That being said, I am starting to see more people So to answer your question, Blazer, the time wasn't messed up. Justin had some stuff that came up last second, and he's currently dealing with that. But again, if we're 30 minutes after the time that we were initially supposed to start, I think that's a good enough time to call it. Yes, I noticed that. So since we didn't have anyone, I noticed that we weren't live on the Facebook, we weren't live on the YouTube, or any of the other platforms, even though I hit the go live button. So I don't know what was up with Streamlabs with that. I ended that live and restarted, and it booted up on all the other platforms. That was really unfortunate, because that also means I didn't catch any of the previous footage, like the duel I had with TK, which had a lot of entertainment value that I could have posted on the YouTube. Yeah, we didn't catch any of the duels tonight, especially if Justin doesn't show up now, which is, it's just really unfortunate, because there was a lot of great moments we could have posted to the YouTube. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I think going forward, we're gonna go live sooner, and we're gonna make sure we are live on the other platforms. We're just gonna have to go live sooner and just double check it. Welcome in there, DJ. And we are like 4 minutes till. I don't think our opponent is live yet, so yeah, he's not even active yet. So I think we're probably gonna have to call this for the night. If he's not here in these next 4 minutes, we'll have to cut the live. And again, on the other side here, I do apologize, guys, that we did not get the live rolling out sooner. I thought it was live already. My apologies. But welcome in, welcome in. The 3 people we have on these other platforms here. And just so everyone knows, on the TikTok side, we are seeing some growth on these other platforms. The Kick is up to 2 followers. We have a new follower on the Twitch. We haven't gained anything on the YouTube yet. We normally have like 2 or 3 viewers at a time on these other platforms. So we are definitely getting something moving with them. It's probably gonna be a hot minute before we start seeing any like large growth from these platforms. But again, we just started streaming here. I think this is like the 2nd week we've been doing this on multiple platforms. So it's just gonna take some time to do some growing. But yes, there is growth happening though. Which is good. I'd like to see this, what we do here, take off onto these other platforms as well, and not just here on TikTok. Hold that thought, guys. I'll be right back. I apologize about that, guys. We are back. For now. Hopefully our opponent is ready to get their game on soon here. I don't think they are. I don't think they're active yet. They are not. That is unfortunate that we don't. That is so frustrating because we had so many good moments here at the beginning that would have been great to post YouTube videos on. Maybe TikTok will let me download the entire live, but it rarely lets me do that. Most of the time it just lets me do clips. So we're gonna have to wait and see here. Alright guys, it's 9:30. With that being said, thank you for stopping by everyone, and on the YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Facebook side, I apologize for not having the live on sooner. We will double check it from here on out. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all have an amazing night tonight. Remember, dueling is entertainment, and I will see you guys all next time. We'll be back here on Sunday. Do not miss it. And remember,